To add a new agency or site, go to Administration and Organizations. Click on New Agency. Type in the name of the agency, short name. This would be like an abbreviation. Default language and time zone will pull from the network organization. You can enter any organization tags that should be associated with when running reports. Enter in the address. Select the correct address from the drop-down list, or you can enter it manually. If selected from the drop-down list, it will automatically complete. Enter any additional information that you think might be relevant, but they are optional fields like phone, fax, email, or website, or notes. And then you would click Save and Next. So the next option is that it's taking you to the Organization and Programs page to configure this agency. Going through your list of network programs, you can assign this agency to any of the programs listed. You can see it's going off the page a little bit because I have so many network programs. So there's an Enable Scrolling button here, which will introduce a little horizontal bar where I can scroll to find the network program that I'd like. So this is an emergency. Put these. And then save my changes. If there were any, before getting to this page, if there were any users who have access to emergency pantry, emergency generic, emergency bulk programs, using the auto assign feature, this is as making sure that do I want to add these programs to any users with this assigned location. This pop-up appears whether I'm creating a new agency or adding programs to an existing agency. So for any users who are already assigned to this location, this is confirming if I'd like to add these new programs that I've assigned to this agency to the users who already have access to the agency. Should they be assigned these programs as well? So by saying OK, I don't have to go into the user profile of everyone who has access to this agency to assign these new programs that have been set up. Now, seeing that this is a new agency that I've set up, before you could see that I entered all the details and it took me straight to Organization and Programs. And by finally assigning it to a program, I now have 3 additional fields available. They weren't available before because there wasn't any clarification as to what type of program this agency would be assigned to. So for example, if this agency happened to be with Kids Cafe or inventory, then I wouldn't have gotten access to these 3 previous programs. I can always use the buttons at the bottom to toggle back to those since they're gray. Going back to fields, to manage any fields that I have access to customize. Save in previous, I can go to any intake settings. And I can see program settings.